Trump's DOGE Dividends, a deflationary game-changer. Good evening and welcome to Daily Pulse News TV. I'm Sheridan Kline, bringing you the latest headlines. In a recent development, President Donald Trump is proposing an innovative approach to managing savings identified by the Department of Government Efficiency, also known as DOGE. Under this new plan, 20% of these savings would be returned directly to taxpayers, while another 20% would be allocated towards paying down government debt. During an address earlier this week, President Trump stated, "There's even under consideration, a new concept where we give 20% of the DOGE savings to American citizens, and 20% goes to paying down debt." Some analysts have expressed concerns that these DOGE dividends might contribute to inflation. However, the economic impact of this policy is fundamentally different from the Biden-era stimulus measures that significantly drove inflation. The Biden administration's stimulus checks were financed through deficit spending and an expansion of the money supply. In contrast, the DOGE refunds are funded by cuts to excessive and inefficient government spending. Steve Chiavarone of Federated Hermes explained on Bloomberg TV why DOGE dividends won't be inflationary. He remarked, "They can't be inflationary in the short run because I've already pre-cut that money. I'm just shifting it from one part of the economy to the other." Additionally, reducing the number of government employees and private sector employees receiving government funding is also seen as disinflationary. Redirecting these salaries into one-time payments to taxpayers would likely result in a greater share of funds being saved rather than spent, further dampening inflationary pressures. Another critical element of this plan is the allocation of 20% of the savings towards reducing the national debt, which can lower debt issuance, reduce longer-term interest rates, and make capital more accessible for private sector investment. The economic environment today differs from the conditions during the early years of the Biden administration. Trump's measures, including pushing for more energy production, making tax cuts permanent, and rolling back regulations, aim to free the economy from the constraints of Bidenomics. As a result, DOGE refunds will not have the same inflationary impact as past stimulus payments. Consumer behavior and reduced inefficient government spending also play significant roles in determining the inflationary effects of the policy. Far from fueling inflation, Trump's plan reins in wasteful spending, reduces debt, and returns money to taxpayers without expanding the deficit, a win for fiscal sanity and the taxpayer. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story. I'm Sheridan Kline, and this is Daily Pulse News TV, your trusted source for the latest news.